It's the 21st of June. As of the 18th of June, I have 700,000 views. What does that mean? Ultimately, it's nothing really. It's just tokens. Um, but the last time I went back and looked, that's why I do the marker videos like that, so I can look roughly at what time and things like that. It took 8 months to get 100,000 views. That's interesting. And I know it's not anything that I've put out recently either. A lot of the stuff is older stuff. I made a video about a graphite lube I used for the lock on my gate. And that has like thousands of views. I never know. Whenever I try not to anytime I just like put something together and throw it out, for some reason it takes off every now and again. It's not every time either. But more often than not, a video that like takes off is something that I just was like, oh, I'll make a video about that and just record it and then move on. So 700,000 took 8 months. I think the last time to get to from 500 to 600 was like a year and a half or something. So that's interesting. I try to make sure I always have data in everything too. And I think that's helped a lot with all of my tags and all of the description box. I try to put something in it because otherwise it's just like, it looks, and it's kind of weird anyway, I guess. I don't know. Because I keep getting these videos about, oh, this is how you should just do this, find your narrow niche, and that's just not how I'd want to operate. I mean, if I had like money, like a lot of these rich kids that do this, if I had that kind of real money, where all I had to do is fish like 3 days a week, that would be awesome. I'd gladly do that. But I don't. So I have stuff I got to do, things I want to do, things I'm doing, and stuff like all the forms of do. But where was I going with that? It's just been my diary. I always just go back to that. Okay, this is a point in time in my life that I was doing this. This is what I'm thinking about. This is what I'm, making or whatever. So I always see it as that, and to see it as anything else. I mean, if there's enough money, I'm not made of stone. I'm like, maybe I should just I do so much anyway. I could just make a side channel that only does one thing and try that out. But I still don't know what I would do. There's nothing that's like, I mean, what am I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to just, I mean, why just not do it just to do it? Why be, bound to one idea? I just can't. I have to. Life is all over the place, so this is just going to be all over the place, and that's the best I can do. Is my niche is life. So there's nothing narrow about it. There's nothing that's, there's nothing that's. I just lost my train of thought again. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, all of this doesn't matter. But what I'd like to do is just to continue to create. Creating is the, the best thing I feel I can do to to keep throwing out some sort of joy in a way, I guess. I don't know. Joy is really important nowadays. You have to make sure that that isn't taken away from you, and that you overtly show it. The powers that be don't like that, so it's always that a way of resistance is that too. And this is always political. Everything I do is political, from making bread to doing these. It's no I can't, I can't pump the brakes on that. I'm definitely not going to. And I mean, otherwise, what's the point? You see these giant creators and they're just salespeople now, which is fine. I would not turn that money down either, but to not speak your mind about things, no, I couldn't do that either. And then you can't offend your the people you're selling from, and if they're crap, you can't say they're crap. I mean, I guess that you could just not take them as a whatever, but that's not happening to me anyway. So let's not get too far in the weeds on that. 700,000, 8 months, and there's been a few things that have gotten a few views lately, but it's Metallica because, it's Metallica. So kind of wherever it goes, and that's just the my ethos from here on out.